I'm spending my Friday night talking to a webcam in Ninja Turtle pajamas. Isn't my life amazing? Wow, I'm recording on my webcam because clearly I care about camera quality and looking incredible through video. Just kidding, it's because my phone died, and that's what I usually record on because I'm too lazy to pull out my camera. Also ignore this. I haven't finished this section of the wall, which I'm creating. Also ignore the fact that I talk with my hands. It's the Disney tag, if you couldn't guess by the title. I've been tagged by a couple different friends, Jess and Mary, and just lots of people that tagged me. And everybody's been tagged, so I don't know who I'm gonna tag again! Because as usual, I waited until everyone else had done the challenge before I decided to jump. Sorry about that. Because as usual, I waited until everyone else had done the challenge to hop on the bandwagon, and so everybody's been tagged. So I just tweeted asking who hasn't been tagged, and hopefully by the end of this video somebody replies. Alright, let's do this challenge thing. Cinderella, Tangled, and Princess and the Frog and Frozen are tied for third place. Favorite Disney couple, Kristoff and Anna, are so cute, and he loves her so much. And favorite land? I like Tomorrowland, and nobody likes Tomorrowland. That's okay. I know it's a little tacky, but I really like the whole idea of the future and tomorrow and progress, and I love the Carousel of Progress and the Laugh Floor and Space Mountain, and I love everything about Tomorrowland except for Stitch. I'd rather stab myself in the eyes with scissors than ever have to go on Stitch's Great Escape ever again. Favorite Disney singing voice? Flynn Rider, because Zachary Levi's voice is like chocolate melting on graham crackers and marshmallows. His voice is like a s'more. Yeah, Zachary Levi as Flynn. Favorite Disney voice actor? See previous answer. Best Disney parks memory? We got our passes back this year, and my dad called me and was like, hey, guess what? I was like, what? And he's like, we're going to Disney this weekend. And I was like, okay. And he said, no, I'm serious. And then we went to Disney, and it was a lot of fun. And so I think that's one of my favorite memories. I also really like Disney 24 because I got to meet a lot of my friends, and we also got to see Flynn Rider, and that's really pathetic that that's one of my favorite memories, waiting 5 hours for Flynn. How old were you when you got into Disney? Birth. I mean, I've just grown up on Disney. I grew up appreciating the movies and the characters and dressing up as the princesses. But when Disney re-released The Lion King in the theaters is kind of when the obsession took over. This would not have happened before The Lion King was re-released. That's when it got really bad. How old were you when you first went to Disney? I was a couple months old. I don't remember it. I couldn't even talk or walk. I was a baby. First character meet and greet? I don't know. The first one I remember is, I want to say we briefly met Mary Poppins on my 16th birthday. We also met the Tremaine family that year. But the official first time I went into Fairytale Hall and I kind of fell in love with meeting characters was when I met Rapunzel. Here's a picture of that day. As you can see, I was very excited because I am a child. Which character would you most like to be friends with? Cinderella, because so many people think she's generic and boring and dull, and I would love to show them otherwise. Unfortunately, I'm 6'2", so that is not happening. Princess you loved as a kid versus now. Jasmine was my favorite when I was little, and I'm not even gonna lie, it's because I wanted to rock that outfit. Now that I've gotten older, I still love Jasmine, but Cinderella and Rapunzel are my favorites. Your favorite Disney movie scenes? I'm so boring if I say the lantern scene, but the lantern scene. The only other scene that comes to mind right at this very second is in Freaky Friday. You know how the grandpa is like, earthquake, earthquake, ah! And he freaks out and runs out of the house. Just recently rewatched Freaky Friday for the first time in several years, so even though it's live action Disney and it's kind of cheesy and horrible, that's one of my new favorite moments in all of movie history. There's that, the lantern scene and the grandpa from Freaky Friday. Which movie could you watch all the time and not get bored of? Tangled. Favorite Disney food? My friend Danielle got me hooked on Mickey pretzels. I haven't had one in a very long time and I'm going insane. They're really, really good. If you've never had a Mickey pretzel, next trip, please go get a Mickey pretzel. They're so good. They're pretzels in the shape of Mickey, if you couldn't tell. If you could stay at any Disney resort or hotel, which would you choose? If I was getting this for free, I'd pick the Grand because I am way too broke to ever afford to stay there. But I also really want to stay at the Art of Animation because I like animation and I like art and I like the art of animation. Favorite Disney Parks castle? Cinderella's. Sorry, Disneyland. I know you're cool because Walt, that was your park, but Walt, the castle at Disneyland is kind of crap. It looks like something that belongs on a keychain in a gift shop. Cinderella's castle is the best. Sorry, the end. Case closed. Favorite Disney score? Anything from WALL-E. I love that soundtrack so much. I listen to it when I go to sleep. It's amazing. Which Disney parks do you hope to visit within the next 10 years? I want to visit Disneyland Paris, and I've heard some things recently about it not being that fantastic, but I have friends who love it, so I'm gonna go with their opinion and hopefully agree with their opinion and hopefully end up there sometime within the next 10 years. Favorite Disney merchandise to collect? If you couldn't guess, I really like maps, and I wish I could collect all of the little tiaras right now. I did get myself Rapunzel's because it's really pretty, and I needed it. I didn't eat lunch that day, but it's okay, it was worth it. Favorite Disney dress or outfit? Tiana's wedding dress, when she gets turned from a frog into a human in her little wedding dress that she meets in the parks in, is gorgeous. Which character do you think you're most like, physically and or personality-wise? None. That's why anytime people do a Disney Cast Me party, I'm just like, yeah! Have fun with that! I don't look like any of them. My eye... Personality-wise, I don't think I'm really like any of them either. I feel like Cinderella and Rapunzel are the ones that I would like to be like if I could pick any of their personalities to have, but I am far from Cinderella and Rapunzel, so I don't even know. If you could create a new area at the Disney parks, what would it be? The Flynn Rider Extravaganza. Your favorite Walt quote? Oh my gosh, everybody uses this quote. It's the keep moving forward quote. So I know I'm not creative in saying that that's my favorite one, but that's legitimately my favorite Walt quote. I use it so many times in all sorts of scenarios and situations. No matter what I'm going through, no matter what I've done, I just remember that you can't really focus on the past. We don't have time for that. You just have to keep moving forward and trying new ideas and figuring out new things. And if a new idea doesn't work, that's okay. Just move on to the next one and you keep moving forward. And I love that. Alright, that is my Disney tag thing. Let's see if anybody replied. Please. Okay. You guys favorited it, but you've already been tagged, Mary and Karis. So I'm tagging you again, because that's what you get for favoriting my tweet. Also, anybody else who hasn't done this, seriously, do this, because it's fun. I officially tag you. That's it. Thank you for watching. Sorry for myself. And I will see you guys later. Thank you. Bye.